In this video, I'm going to show you how we're going to take a YouTube video and turn it into an activity for students to use. So I found the YouTube video, in this case it's Craig and Dave's video about the types of networks. I'm using the Chrome extension for Brisk Teaching, and I'm going to choose Boost Student Activity. Now when I choose that, it's going to give me a list of options, and I'm going to choose the tutor option, so personalised support for student learning. So when I click Brisket, it's going to open up this tab for me, and once it finishes loading, it's going to give me this code. So you can either get the students to go to the website, type in the code, you can put the code on Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, or whatever. If they're allowed their phones or they've got something with cameras, they can always use the QR code. Now what happens when the students get to it is they get this screen, they can type in their name, and we're going to click join. So the students then get access to their tutor. So it's worked out some learning objectives from the content of the video, and we're going to click let's go. So at this point, it's going to start asking me as the student some questions. So can you explain what a LAN is and how it differs from a WAN? So I'm going to go really basic. A WAN is bigger. And then it's going to continue this conversation with me. So it's told me I'm right. Can I find some examples? And again, it's starting to carry on with my questioning. Now, what we can do is we can, as the teacher, we can monitor the activity. So if we go in here, we can see here everybody who's registered. So in this case, it's already incorporated mock student. And this is the test student I was just using. Now, what you can see here is that this student is working towards that first learning objective. Okay, so if I switch back to the other one and answer some more questions, an example of a WAN, a bank might use a WAN. Let's see what it says. And it's asking me to explain, why might a bank need a WAN instead of just LAN to each branch? A bank might be global. So it's going to continue to ask me some questions, and if I just go back to the other one, hasn't updated as of yet, need to answer some more questions. So I'm just going to say no, I don't know the answer to this, which many students will at some point say, and it's breaking it down for me. So one benefit, it allows users to share resources, what resources might be shared in a bank's network, customer details. Let's see what it says. Why do you think sharing customer details across a network can be beneficial for a bank? So they can use any branch. And we'll go back and we'll just see. It's not quite gotten anywhere yet, but oh yeah. So we've started to work on number 2 as well, and they can go green once they get further through. What we can do as well is we can go into view that student, and we can see the full conversation that they've gone through. So that, you know, we can just double check, especially for safeguarding reasons. So that's really useful. It will tell you how many of the students are engaged. If you've got multiple classes in there, then you can do. So this is a nice little activity that you could set as a homework where the students can just kind of work through it at their own pace.